All right, fellas, it's Dr. Density, aka Eric Bugenhagen, reporting in here, and we're going to talk about a video. I mean, a little bit different path than typical per se. Will not be, dismantling, critiquing lists. Actually, we will be. I take that back. That is a fallacy. It's going to be different, though. It's going to be about, we're going to do this freaking Jesse James West. He does, freaking Google ads galore. My God. Okay. Ranking every gym in America. Okay. I saw this, guys, and I said, you know what? If you know Dr. Density, you know I love gyms, and I love gym tours, and I love looking at gyms, exploring them, going into depth about what makes a gym a freaking classic heart and soul of horsecockery, or just a broken shell of a once great franchise. Okay. So let's just freaking get into it, shall we?
Popular commercial gyms all across America, which all have very unique experiences. But only one of them can be the best of all. So I spent the next 7 days.
Holy buckets. This is one hell of an intro already. Let's freaking get to it here. Planet Shitness, kicking things off, guys. I will tell you right now, this is one of the worst gyms I've been to. Now, listen, I know that I've been to a lot of gyms that have been like the small, locally owned gyms. And then he's clearly going to all the Globo giant gyms. This is by far the worst all around. And it comes down to the fact that it's the vibe, guys. It's not, Planet Shitness back in the day, everyone knew it had the reputation of the lunk alarms. No horsecockery was allowed, right? No tank tops. And I've gone to quite a few of them in my times traveling for WWE. I was in a new town every, 5 days a week I was in a new town. So like 5 different gyms every single week. Hence why I started just filming gyms that I go to. I'm like, man, this is awful. This is awful, but at the same time, it's a gift that I get to explore all the freaking gyms in the country and even some worldwide. And with the Planet Shitness, guys, they have reached a point where these gym employees, they know it's stupid. Okay, like I went into one once in Rhode Island. Okay, Providence, Rhode Island. Specifically remember. And I looked up on the wall, and there was a cartoon sign or something. It said, Ricky is a lunk with his water bottle, or it's like, Ricky is in a muscle tank top with holding a gallon of water or something. It said like, ... what a lunk or something. And I was, many refer to me as a Ricky in a sense. And I'm looking at this sign in my tank top, and I believe it was a blue tank top, and the sign, there was like blue or red, or something like that. I almost looked identical to the sign. It was almost quite comical. And I had a tank top, and I had a gallon of water in my hands. And I go to them, and I'm like, hey guys, like, just so you know, like, am I allowed in here? Like, because I have the tank top on. And the employees, I promise, it's probably like this worldwide now. They're like, yeah, it's, as long as like your nipples aren't hanging out, like nobody, and like everyone there is wearing tank tops. So it's just like, what does Planet Fitness even become? At this point, it's just this dark, dingy, which is good, but in this sense, it's not. It's just this dingy, soulless, broken down gym where I feel like people go because it's like ultra cheap and they're not that dedicated to mass horsecockery. Right? There's a location every freaking half mile, so they're everywhere. So for convenience sake, people will go there. But a lot of people still go there under the notion that, like, okay, there won't be any lunks here. I don't have to fear for my life of the lunks. You know what I mean? And when in reality, it's just dark, just dirty, and not in a good way, guys. Dark and dirty is awesome. Those are 2 synonyms for classic horsecockery. You know what I'm saying? But this gym, I mean, like, this says it all. Like, even outside, like, they don't care. They're just collecting monthly memberships at this. Just look at how dingy it looks on the outside.
Think about Planet Fitness.
Are you filming me right now?
Yes.
I don't want to be in your stupid TikTok.
Okay. How are you? Could I get to...
That seemed like a total skit. That didn't seem authentic at all. But if that was authentic, I can totally get it, because like, it is kind of annoying when you're doing your own thing, you're freaking going about your life, and someone with the microphone or whatever, these shitfluencers of today's day and age with their microphones and their high-tech cameras and all that. It's like, it's one thing if it's just like a iPhone 5 or something, but when it's freaking microphone and $10,000 camera, but of course, whatever floats your jimmies,
Day passes. They banned me? You're kidding. Okay. No, that.
I mean, is that really surprising though? Because again, it's probably got a professional camera crew. So like the whole point of this gym is that this is people that are hiding from being exposed to like gym culture and whatnot. And you got this freaking, probably one of the top fitness shitfluencers in the world with his camera crew coming into the gym. Of course they're not going to allow this.
That's my brother. Yeah, he does stupid shit. All right, so apparently I am banned at this Planet Fitness location, so I have an automatic F tier.
Anyways, that is well, listen here, guys. I'm sure there's worse gyms. I haven't been to every single one, but I will say that Planet Fitness, they got dumbbells up to 80 pounds. Okay, so you can go there and you can get an arm and shoulder workout, no problem for the most part. Pressing, they got the pressing machines, they got the Smith machines, squatting, you have to use the Smith machine or some like leg presses. You can't deadlift. But I mean, for the most part, it's basically like a big hotel gym. You know what I'm saying? It beats working out at a hotel, like if you're traveling. And considering, if you go any location, I think will let you in for free, like as long as you give them your email for the first time. So like if you're a traveling man, it's a free gym basically, and it beats the hotel. So again, for me, it's just the vibe. I feel like it's just like people, but then again, most gyms, this is an awful video. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'm just gonna suck down this pre-workout. My thoughts aren't coming out crystal clear. Usually it's the Ricky's Rotund Raspberry, but as you guys know, the Ricky's Rotund Raspberry sold out, so I have to suffice for the Edge of Insanity blue lemonade, which, let me just say, it ain't no Ricky's Rotund Raspberry. Fortunately, Ricky's Rotund Raspberry is back in stock, so I'm just waiting to receive my shipment, my pallet of Rotund Raspberry. But let's see if I can click and tick and suck the breath out of me the same way as the Ricky's Rotund. But as of right now, the thoughts aren't coming crystal clear, fluid, brainology ain't spewing out of me. Anyways, Planet Fitness, listen, you can go, you can wear tank tops. They don't really care. You can wear I've gone to a million Planet Fitnesses, always had a muscle tank on. You'll have the people kind of look at you because they're like, hey, you're not allowed in here, because they can see the picture on the wall and they can see you, and they're like, that's literally you on the wall. And it's like, yeah, whatever, old man. Like, let me just get my freaking arms in and I'll be on my way. You know what I'm saying? But if you got like a giant camera crew and all that, like JJ Dub here, you're probably not gonna be allowed. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I'm pretty sure like Sam Sulek, doesn't he film like all of his stuff in Planet Fitness for the most part? So it's got the bare essentials. It's got what you need. Honestly, I don't think F. I think that's a bit harsh. Now, I did just say earlier in this video it's one of the shittiest gyms in the world, but still, I think somewhere between C and a D, in my opinion, because I've been to worse gyms than Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, you've outdone yourself. Up next, LA Fitness. Before we continue, here are the three.
LA Fitness, just, again, it feels like you're working out in a library. I don't know what it is. Like, and it's more expensive than Planet Fitness. Same thing, library feel, just a shell with no soul, and 3 times the cost. So automatically, I'm going to say D. I would rather, because of the convenience factor of Planet Fitness, how it's like there's one in every block, okay, and it's so freaking cheap, you might as well just sign up for a membership. You don't even have to use it. If you use it once a month, it's still the price of a cheap day pass. And I say cheap day pass because I'm pretty sure later on in this video he's going to talk about gyms like Lifetime Fitness or something, where I called them once and it's like, oh, a day pass is $60. I said, $60 for a day pass? Get the frick out of
Rules
here.
I must adhere to in order to rank each gym fairly. Rule number 1, I must be able to complete the top 5 exercises for building muscle: squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press, and pull-up. And here at LA Fitness, you can.
You know what? Kudos to Jesse James West for those are his top 5 muscles. Frick. Yes. Top 5 exercises for building muscle, because in today's day and age, I'm pretty sure now it's the isolateral, half kneeling, cable, twisting, lat pull down. You know what I'm saying? It's the freaking samurai katana overhead extension. You know what I mean? So kudos to him for freaking recognizing that those are still the bare essentials. But I will say that, listen, Planet, anyways, horrible video, absolutely horrible
Bench,
video.
deadlift, shoulder press, and do pull-ups.
The funny thing about this is for all these exercises, he just showed himself within the power rack. And doesn't that just go to show that really all you need is a power rack? A barbell, weights, and a power rack. You can literally do everything. And that's, for the most part, that's absolutely true. If a gym has a rack, you freaking gravy. And then it just comes down to how many racks do they have. And then it comes down to the dumbbells and how big do the dumbbells get. And all the icing on the cakes, the machines and stuff like that. Whereas I feel like Planet Fitness, for the most part, it's just the machines. And then the dumbbells up to, the dumbbells are great for Johnny Pencil Neck. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually as you start entering horsecock status, it's like you can no longer work out there if you want free weights. So Planet Fitness, great beginner gym. I'll just say that. How about that? Other than the fact that you don't have the free weights. So let's take that back.
How's it going? Nice butt. Nice back. Excuse me? Anyways, rule number 2, it has to pass the vibe check. Music, people, and ambiance. Is it vibey?
I like the vibe check. I think that's a huge underrated aspect. We're talking about the machines, we're talking about the free weights, we're talking about all this, but I think the vibe is the most important thing of a gym. As long as you have the freaking bare essentials to just get something done. Guys, I said this before, it doesn't matter what you do, it's how you freaking do it. You know what I mean? Just like how no exercise is truly S tier, just like no exercise is truly F tier. It's the freaking cojones that you bring to the exercise. And it's the same thing with the gym. It's the freaking vibe of the gym. Do you feel like you can get loose as a goose? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you can let out a primal beast within you when the circumstances call for it, right? And that's the thing with the Planet Shitness. No, you can't. Planet Shitness, you can just go get a freaking good pump in for the most part. But it doesn't pass the vibe check of let's, enter horsecock territory and just, freaking heave and hoist and horse hefty loads.
Rule number 3, it has to have unique amenities in order to be ranked highly. They have a basketball court with group.
I disagree with that. We're talking about, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. At the end of the day, though, it's fitness, it's basketball, athletics. So I see for a lot of people, but for the most part, freaking YouTube shitness, it's all about the building of the muscle. It ain't about the horse and hefty loads anymore. It's just all about the building of the muscle. Personally, any gyms I've ever joined, although back in the day, I did play pickleball when they had a freaking pickleball court, or racquetball, I'm sorry. And that was, I guess it's kind of fun, but if they have these amenities, you only have so much freaking time in the gym unless you're unemployed, and then you can just go to the gym all day. You know what I'm saying? But you only have so much freaking time. So if they have all these amenities where you can play freaking dodgeball and racquetball and all this kind of stuff, that's probably going to be like, you're going to be hoisting loads and you're like, well, let's go play some pickleball before we run out of time. It's going to take away from your effort of building maximum, tissue.
Look, you're better than days. What is the most amount of money you spend on a day, Patrick?
$5.
$5. What is a necessity to make a gym S tier for you?
$5 for a day? That ain't true, brother. I've been...
The sheets, bench press. Bench press.
And that's it? Just you have to have a bench press?
Press.
But here, just a bench press will not rank you in S tier. Each gym must adhere to our 3 rules. Even then...
I like that kid. The kid knows what he wants. He just wants a big freaking bench. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like people that are saying like, hey, I just want big arms. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, man, it's like, okay, if big arms are your goal, and like, what program should I do? I just want big arms. Like, well, brother, then just freaking do your arms. You know what I'm saying? Because every day spent not doing your arms is a day taken away from what your goal is. It's like if you wanted to be an awesome guitar player, it's like, should you draw and should you freaking play the flute and the piano and stuff to expand your mind, or should you just freaking play the guitar? You know what I'm saying? It's just like with the arms. Like, a lot of people say that the body grows as a unit. And for the most part, I would agree. Like, if you want to be a thick, stellar, brick shithouse with grotesquely engorged limbs, probably train everything. But, like, really, is working your legs going to help you build your arms anymore? You know what I'm saying? Personally, I feel like if your arms are the freaking goal, then You have, 3 arm days a week, and then your other days you can do, chest and back. And like, listen, if arms are the goal, then let's just totally take the legs out of the equation, right? Just like we're bench. If bench is the freaking goal, then just like for a big bench, then just spend as much time as you can on the bench, and you don't waste your time on the other stuff. And that kid, I don't know if that's all he cares about, but he said the only amenity that he needs in the gym is a bench. And kudos to him because he just wants a freaking bench. So he knows that, let's just, frequency and specificity, that's king, right? But I wouldn't recommend only doing bench if you just wanted a big bench. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do some pulling, even those freaking shoulders up. But in terms of the pressing, if you want a big bench, you want a big bench press, that's the only pressing you care about, stick with the bench press. Don't waste your time on other stuff. The frick, man. Nike's 15 minutes in. We only got a minute and 49
It's very difficult to match up to our final gym in this video. Music test.
Oi.
I don't hear any music.
The funny thing about that is, like, for the most part, I'm sure a lot of people like me. You wear headphones, you crank the tunes. It's always at 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'll never have my music not at 100%. That's why, when I had these headphones that were like ear protection, it's like, don't tell me that you're freaking limiting the volume for the protection of my own. These are my freaking ears. I'm a grown-ass man. If I want to play music that will destroy my eardrums, you can't tell me I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But the music in the background, I feel like is very important because, like, listen, if you're horsing max loads in the gym and you're grunting, you're getting after it and all that, it's going to just drown it out loud and just feel energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's music playing and a lot of people don't have their headphones on or whatever, it's whatever. It's just more energy. The more there is, the more freaking humping and thumping and the beats everywhere. Even when people have the headphones on, it's just louder, a louder atmosphere. And with a louder atmosphere, you feel more comfortable slamming shit and making a couple huffs and a couple puffs, When it's like this, which is just insane. No music, I guarantee, like, people are trying probably not even to try to freaking breathe loud. You know what I'm saying? And you feed off of people's energy. If the guys next to you are trying to even hold their breath not to make any noise, then how comfortable are you going to be just like guttural, lionistic roar, to gut out like 110% freaking max effort squat? It's going to be hard because when you're thinking about anything other than the 1 rep max, other than the rep you're freaking grinding out, you're fighting a losing battle,
So not gonna.
Freaking hell.
Sometimes it takes a
freaking hell
Set up a meeting.
to imagine your future differently.
Holy buckets. All right, sorry guys. I'm a little out of practice. You know what I mean? We've been, took about a week off from vids. No particular reason. Just feeling, I was focusing on horse and max loads myself. I did 835 behind the back deadlift. I started incorporating the freaking Reeves Romanian deadlift in that regard. So yeah, just like, we're going to talk about other people or we're going to do some serious freaking hoisting. So I was kind of focusing on that. But I know in terms of the freaking YouTube algorithm, yada, yada, horse crap, Johnny Pencil neck shit, this is the kind of stuff you got to make. If you want to see the horse loads though, that's on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I've learned my lesson to not even bother uploading that stuff to YouTube. Nobody cares, nobody watched it. It just hurts my freaking channel at the end of the day, which is just disgusting. But it's the world we live in, you know what I mean? The world we live in is all freaking talk, no freaking walk. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, in a perfect world, the lat pull down's done with a squeeze and a contraction for massive lats. But I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to talk about it. And these deadlifts, it's all talk. It's no freaking walk, YouTube doesn't push the walk. They only push the talk. And that's why we are in the position we're in right now.
Probably not the best place to be. Vibrating. The vibe space rating went up. So what would you rate this gym? If S tier is the best, it goes S, A, B, C, D, E, F. S is the best.
Bro, this is the most average gym I've ever been to. This is definitely C tier at best. I honestly look at LA Fitness the same. I look at Planet Fitness, LA Fitness. They're both just shit gyms. When I was on the road and I had the choice, Planet Fitness, LA Fitness, neither of them, I would poo-poo on these gyms. I would rather pick the freaking hotel gym. Because then, at least in the hotel gym, I can crank the tunes and I can use the freaking 15-pound dumbbells to just get freaking nuts and wild. And, you know what I mean? These gyms aren't any better than a hotel gym, so C at best.
What do you rate?
B plus.
B plus. This guy has not lived. Okay, for an LA Fitness to be a B plus, that is not an experienced gym goer.
I'm gonna rank it a C tier. It's not the best. Each gym.
Hey, we're on the same freaking wavelength here. It's not the best. It's not the worst. If he didn't get kicked out of Planet Fitness, then I'm sure he would put that at a C tier too. You know, these gyms are the bare essentials. You go to these gyms when you're really not, you know what I mean? These gyms are from anywhere from Johnny Pencilneck to freaking, you know, just Joe Schmo, I suppose. You're not going to see any just avid, hardcore horsecocks working out at these gyms. But people will stop by from time to time, get a day pass, get a little pump, because it's like, you know, it has the tools you need. Anyway, this is a horrible freaking video. We're 2 minutes in, 21 minutes into my video.
We're gonna go to is only gonna get better and
Holy
better from here.
buckets.
So I gotta give it a nice C tier. Can't give out my A tiers or B tiers just yet. Up next we have Crunch Fitness, and you're probably also wondering what.
Okay, listen, guys. I told you I've been to a lot of gyms. Okay, a lot of small owner or freaking bodybuilder gyms, powerlifting gyms. Been to a lot of gyms, and I've been to a lot of Crunch Fitnesses. But it's not fair to say even Crunch Fitness anymore. Crunch is without a doubt the best commercial gym. Okay, the best Globo gym. This is the one, guys. And depending on the one near you, you know, I live in Florida and I'm surrounded by just a ton of crunches. The worst crunch by me has like 5 deadlift platforms and squat racks. Dumbbells go up to 125. You know, tons of machines, tons of pull-up bars, like everything you need. The best crunch by me has like 14 squat racks, deadlift platforms, like a million machines of every kind. Dumbbells up to 125, that's the thing with Crunch. The dumbbells are a little limited, but everything you freaking can't compare. The music's always cranking. I've done an 850-pound trap bar deadlift at a Crunch, slammed it. Nobody says anything. You know what I mean? Like people work on it. It's freaking great vibe, great energy. People go here to get freaking jacked, stacked, succulent, and dense. Like Crunch is by far the best commercial gym, and you know, there's just no dispute. Crunch has it figured out. They really do. Deadlift bars, safety squat bars, okay? The specialty bars at the gyms too. LA Fitness doesn't have that. Planet Fitness doesn't even have bars, you know what I mean? So this is freaking S tier. If he's doing S, Crunch is an S tier gym for sure. And there's so many locations. So like when I got a membership to Crunch, for the most part, every state I went to, I was able to find a Crunch to go to. So it's convenient, it's cheap, it's the same price as LA Fitness, but it just decimates LA Fitness.
Holding in my hands here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these are the trophies.
And for the lower membership, I think it's like $10, so it's the same price as Planet Fitness too. I mean, it's just, there's no disputing. There's zero reason to go to LA Fitness or Planet Fitness when you can go to Crunch Fitness. I ain't gonna even call it Fitness anymore. It's just such a better gym.
And awards that people can win throughout this entire challenge. We have best hype man, best employee, and #1 subscriber with some surprises inside each one. Listen, I have a lot of gyms to
Shut your ass.
knew I was gonna have to bench press or something. I will say, not only can we bench, but this is a different type of bench press. There's a self lift-off mechanism on this bench press that allows you to pull the weight forward, get locked,
That's cool,
and
yeah.
then just push up and hit it.
And that's the thing too, I think for the most part, every Crunch is a little bit different. They all have tons of benches, tons of racks, tons of deadlift platforms and all, but then they all have their own little character. Ooh, I'm starting to feel I'm getting out of breath, pupils are dilating, holy buckets. Okay.
Obviously, there is a squat rack and a deadlift platform, which answers the question, yes, we can squat and yes, we can deadlift. But a little thing that I have never never seen a chair like this in my life. I feel like it's one of those ones where you go like this, you spin on it. The walls have motivational sayings. The lighting here is great. There's enough space for everybody to do their own thing. You don't feel like everyone's looking at you.
I will say the lighting in a gym, obviously everyone knows this too. Crunch Fitness lighting is pretty good. LA Fitness, felt like I was in like a library, like just terrible like business office lighting. So that's another thing too. Anyway, let's just freaking let them talk.
So up next, we need to figure out where are the unique amenities.
Who gives a rat's patoot?
Oh, they have red light therapy.
Who gives a
Is there
rat's
access to those?
red light therapy? Now, I believe you can use that for erectile dysfunction too, right? So I gotta wonder if these red light therapy rooms, if you can, I don't know how they work. I've never used red light therapy, but I know that this is anything that enhances like the body. It's like, what it's like injuries and stuff now. It's like, oh, but can you use it on the penis? You know what I'm saying? That's instantly where all the males go to in terms of like, you know what I mean? The therapy is cool and the PRP and all that, but can you do it on your Johnson, right? Because let's be honest, we all want to be Superman in every aspect in life. You know what I'm talking about? Big freaking tissue, you know what I mean? All around.
To those things for everybody?
No, it's only for the highest bid.
Oh, it's only for the highest.
The highest is $35. It's cheap. It's cheap. It's just as cheap, if not better than LA Fitness.
So I want to give you one credit. You should.
Dude, you are the man. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I feel like I'm like Iron Man going into his freaking casket. Can you make sure that I get out and like I don't get locked in here?
Is this the red light therapy?
My Disney Aspire, I was able to go back to school and get my
Ah!
coming to.
That'd be terrifying. You know, he said he can go naked, but like, what if there's like a camera?
Oh, see? Is this red light therapy? You can go naked, so it's gonna greatly enhance the Johnson. Just engorged tissues from head to toe.
Oh, there's a start and stop button. Whoa! Whoa, my feet are vibrating.
Talk about a vibe rating. Haha.
Where's the red light though?
No, those are fans.
Welcome to the ADS.
Oh my, I'm blinded! I'm blinded! There's music!
It's, you know what's funny is this brings back memories of like tanning. Nobody goes tanning anymore, but like in professional wrestling, like it's funny because professional wrestling, like everyone's like 20 years behind. Like 20 years ago, like tanning was like, oh, it's totally cool. You just go tanning or whatever, and you look good, you feel good, it's good for you and all that. And then like actually tanning's like the worst thing for you, like skin cancer up the wazoo. No one does it anymore. But in professional wrestling, no one cares. Everyone goes tanning or whatever. And I was at this gym once, and the guy's like, oh, do you want to use the tanning booth? And I was like, I guess. I don't really care. And I went in, and it's just like, just shooting ultraviolet rays. And it's like, how do you protect it? Because if it's, can it penetrate your eyelids? You know what I'm saying? So you're just burning your freaking corneas or whatever in these ultra freaking violet rays. I mean, I guess your eyes can absorb that when you're outside, but there's just something about being locked in a freaking vessel and having them just blast directly in your eyes. Can't be good for your eyes.
There's air conditioning! Bro, this is insane. Talk about freaking.
Like, is this tanning or is this red light therapy or whatever? Red light therapy. Anyways.
A commercial too!
The next thing I want to try is the cryo bed. It's like the equivalent of an ice bath.
Oh my god, bro. You do it all the time? Hey, keep being handsome. Right in the butt.
What would you rank this gym from?
It's funny because I also like at a different gym, like EOS or whatever, EOS, however you pronounce it, whatever it is. You know, I work off for like 100 hours, right? So if I go there with my wife, she's like, "You almost done?" I'm like, yeah, I just gotta do like, you know, one more exercise, and it ends up being like another hour. So she'll like go on these like massage chairs or whatever, all this stuff that they have available. So then I'll go there and she's like, "Oh yeah, try it out." Like she can't figure it out and try it, and it's like, it's kind of funny. It's like just my experience, maybe you can adjust it, maybe you can't, I don't know. But it's like the amount of freaking, these chairs, the amount of freaking tension, like stress that they put, like in terms of like crushing and just, I'm like, this is just purely just like, just working my arse. And it's like, I don't know if they're specifically designed that way, just deeply penetrating your arse muscles, okay? But Or I don't know if people have it set on that because the craze of everyone with their booty builders these days, or everything's just about the butt these days. You want to work the butt, you want to massage the butt, total. But it was like, this is the worst massage chair I've ever felt. It's just purely isolated to just penetrating the arse muscles.
S to F.
I should like B. B or A.
Solid B tier.
B, what a freaking this guy, what? Brother, you don't know what you got, dude. Unless this is one of those, some of these crunches are worse than others. I will say I've been to some crunches that are for sure B, so I'm not going to knock him. Well, I guess it's just because I live next to like 2 super crunches, so, you know what I'm saying, like 14 platforms, like freaking Rogue Ohio deadlift bar in every platform. Like, you're not going to find that in any other local global gyms.
I saw you doing the wrist curls over there. I was like, okay, Sam Selleck, I'm watching you.
Hey, so I'm trying to get my freaking forms, baby.
Dude, you look great, dude. What makes the perfect workout for you? Like, is it music?
Music and the boys.
Oh, and the boys, okay. So you and the boys, are your boys here?
Yeah, that's my boy Vaughn right
Bring it
there.
in, bro, bring it in. Listen, lifting with the boys, nothing is better than that.
It really doesn't matter about the gym. It just matters if you're having a good time and you're having a good workout.
All right, I'll give him that. I agree with that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like at first, just the boys. It's like, okay. I'm like, where's this going? You know what I mean? It's true. It doesn't matter about the gym, man. It matters about just having fun. Because if you have fun, you're going to want to keep doing it. You're going to want to keep coming back. There's something about the freaking magnetic power of freaking, dopamine, freaking dopamine flowing through the body, which only happens with like good times, feel good, you know what I'm saying? So if you're getting these big, boosts of dopamine, the muscles are pumped and you're having fun, you're laughing, you're smiling, you're gonna want to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna want to keep doing it, you're gonna be freaking Mr. Consistency. And when you're Mr. Consistency, you're not far from becoming Mr. Horsecock, you know what I'm saying? But when you're going to the gym, you're like, oh, and you're just trudging through it or whatever, it's like, I gotta do this. Do a little stupid workout app, I gotta do this and all that. Like, that's not a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it all the time. Like, there ain't no freaking perfect program. There's no perfect exercise or shitty exercise. It's just like, what do you enjoy doing? If you enjoy it, are you gonna freaking horse it? And you're gonna wanna keep progressing with it? And like, that's why I think that, listen, the noob gains, it's a real thing, obviously. You're going to go from being a scrawny, untrained pencil neck. Of course, you're going to build some freaking mass pretty quickly. But at the same time, I feel like the kids or the young people, they probably like get more out of their workouts because they're having fun. You know what I'm saying? They're having fun and they're challenging. When you're young, you usually are working out with your friends. And when you're working out with your friends, you're like trying to one up each other and all that. And it's like, not to say that that's the best way to do it. Like, you can be a lone wolf, you can work out by yourself, but you got to still have that desire to one up yourself. You got to have that competitive spirit and that competitive drive within you. And it's easy when you're with your friends, right? And you're challenging one another, and maybe your friend hits something for a rep and you're like, let me freaking crush his soul and do it for 10. You know what I'm saying? It's just like fun things like that. So yeah, it doesn't matter about the gym per se. So I mean, we're doing this whole ranking, like is Planet Fitness F tier, is it C tier? You know what I'm saying? It depends on your freaking community. You know what I mean? Every gym's different. It's just like, what does this gym provide you? But at the end of the day, it's just where do you feel the most comfortable to freaking hoist, heave, and horse?
Will not stop until I have the perfect workout in the perfect gym and the perfect pump. The 3 Ps. Okay, I will not stop. I'm going to rank Crunch Fitness at a solid B tier. This is
Get
a
the
really
frick out of
good
here,
gym.
bro.
It's like
You
a B
ain't-
plus tier. Really enjoyed myself, but I know that they're.
He went to the wrong Crunch Fitness, dude. It is not for a Globo gym, BT. Find me a better Globo gym than Crunch
Some
Fitness.
things that are going to be better than this. Up next, we have Lifetime
Brother.
Athletic. I literally
Okay.
see.
Look, was this a freaking water park, dude? That does not make a gym better, okay? And like I said, I called them up about a day pass. It was $60. Get the frick out of here. Automatically, that's dropping you down. If it's freaking monetary gains versus just providing a safe haven for thick, rotund chooks, top chooks of the freaking coop, you know what I'm saying? And then get the frick out. Dude, marked freaking Gym Globo Giant charging $60 a day pass. Like, you have to pay $60 for physical fitness for like 1 to 2 hours. Get the frick out of here.
A giant building and an entire water park.
Dude, the best gyms are the ones where it's like, hey, how much is the day pass? And they're like, yeah, you just go. I'm like, phew. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a gym. Let me see if I can remember what it was called. What the frick was it called? Frick. I'm trying to put them over. You know what I'm saying? Give you guys some freaking free publicity. What were they called, man? In Ohio. What the frick was it called? Frick! I can't remember. Anyways, I went to them like multiple times. It's like, how much for a day pass? Like, just go ahead. I'm like, oh, sick. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a gym, man. Like, if it's one time, just let me freaking horse some freaking steel. You know what I'm saying? Can't remember what it's called.
Are you kidding? A water park? Before I can even make my way into the actual gym?
Day pass $70. Oh my God. You're gonna pay that? And you're gonna be excited about this shit hole, you know what I'm saying? Water, who gives a frick if there's a water park? $70 to work out one time?
Lifetime pickleball. And when there's pickleball, you don't say no. I'm good with balls.
That's what I was saying. You got a pickleball, yeah.
You got the balls?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. You want some of that, Josh? I messed up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already...
Frick! What did I say though about the pickleball and stuff? I said these amenities aren't good because when they have these amenities, you're going to be more likely to want to play than actually train. And what happened here? First things first. Like, oh, it's a water park. Oh my God. So, oh, there's pickleball. When there's pickleball, you don't say no. And he starts playing pickleball. Is that a good thing for getting jack, stacked, succulent, and dense? What the frick was this gym called, man? I can't think of it. What the frick was it called? I can't remember. All right.
Here, but I'm gonna find reasons why it's not.
What would you rank this gym?
Let's say an A+.
A+.
And there could be some other things here. We're missing some equipment.
What is the worst commercial?
An A+. Yet they're missing equipment.
Gym you've ever been to?
Probably the YMCA.
I feel like I went back in time to the 1980s just literally being here. What would you rank this gym, S tier to F tier?
S tier. Not just because I work here. I work here for a reason. I only work with the best.
Oh, let's go, baby, let's go. I heard there's a slip and slide.
Yes, sir. S tier for a reason. Slip and slide.
You gotta be a hype man.
I got you, bro.
You gonna get me hype?
I got you,
You
bro.
gonna get me hype?
I got you, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Money. 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 2, 3. That was money, bro. That was money, bro. Another plate.
Just rank the freaking gym, bro. Just do a walkthrough.
25. Got the mommy milkers, bro. Come on now.
Mommy milkers in
Yeah,
there.
Money. You gotta get the hype man real quick? You gotta get some heads.
He's getting people. He's literally getting people.
Brother, that's a case-by-case thing. That ain't a freaking gym, you know what I'm saying? That's just a random, just a very social butterfly that wants to partake in your, cinematography. But anyways, I will say, listen, when you got a group of people are going to watch you, if you can't have 120% strength boost when you got extra eyes looking at you, that's one of the main reasons I like going to the gym in the first place. It's not so much that it's just different stuff I can do, because I have the home gym, you know what I'm saying? I can do everything there, but it's just like, okay, I'm not feeling it today. I'm going to go to the gym so that I have at least like 60 eyeballs on me as I horse big loads. And there's just something about it. Like, sometimes you don't feel at your best, but once you have people staring at you, you bet you're freaking, like, if you're survival of the fittest, you know what I mean? Like Darwinism, only the weak die, or whatever it is. Like, you bet your ass you're going to rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's just some biological thing. It's like, I will not show weakness to other fellow humans. You know what I'm saying? I will bring out my freaking A game no matter what the circumstances are. So that's the beautiful thing about like a commercial gym per se, is you have fresh eyes that don't know who you are and be like, I want to see this guy. Is this guy strong, or is he, soft as a daffodil? And it's like, you think I'm soft as a daffodil, you son of a bitch? Check this out.
Let's go, boys and girls. Come on. And everyone.
Now here's the deal. I don't know his max. I'm not really familiar too much with all the content. I don't know what he's at. But if he doesn't rise to the occasion with 5 people watching him, then it's just, I guess I don't even know. It's a weak mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, listen, our bodies are capable of a lot. You know what I'm saying? They're capable. Our bodies are capable of a freaking shit ton. It's just our brains hold us back for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But when you're under this circumstance where it's like do or die, if you fail with 5 new freaking pairs of eyes on you, then damn, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's like some of the people, it's like an athlete. You know what I mean? Like, do you rise to the occasion during competition or do you shut down during competition? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you great in practice but terrible during freaking game time? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's freaking game day now. He's got 5 people watching him. Is he going to rise to the occasion and smash it, or is he going to shit the bed? You know?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
We have an award for the best hype man.
Yes, sir.
And you've outdone yourself. Best hype man. Oh, I just can't believe that at the end of this video, we're gonna go to a better gym than this. What's better than this? Right there is the slide that I have been waiting for this.
What did I say? The amenities. They ain't a good thing, brother. Make the gym as good as freaking possible. Don't have the amenities outperform the gym. You know what I'm saying? If the amenities are better than the gym, that ain't attracting the freaking, you know, peak freak specimen. Because then you're gonna, yeah, you just played pickleball, you did some freaking bench, and now you're going to the water slide. Like, brother. Unless you have all day to spend in the gym, then sure, have a blast at the gym. You know what I'm saying? But this should have nothing to do with the gym itself. This is not the gym. This is like a freaking water park outside of the gym.
Entire gym review. When have you ever gotten a workout and then gone down a slide the same hour? For a moment, that question remained unanswered. Until now.
Let's do this. Oh my God. I have not wanted these in so long. Oh my God.
What's it? Oh, frick.
It's here. Let's go.
Oh, give me a break. I saw the inside of the gym. I saw the freaking, 20 square feet that he showed of the actual gym. I can tell already it ain't S tier, brother. I can tell you.
Anytime Fitness.
Anytime shitness. Horrible gym. Small cube. Again, it shouldn't matter about the gym itself, though. It's the freaking energy you bring to it. It's about the vibes you have in the gym. But I'll tell you something right now. Like, I was a member of Anytime Fitness like over 10 years ago. And yes, there's a lot of locations, which is a win for it. And it's open 24/7, which is great. If I'm not mistaken, though, it's 1 squat rack. No deadlift platforms. 1 bench, if I'm not mistaken, and then just like 8 machines. That was all it was. So like, this is a small box.
What would you rank it on the S tier chart?
Well, it's
Oh my God, look at the inside of this gym. I will say that again. I mean, honestly, Anytime Fitness is worse than Planet Fitness, in my opinion. I'm going to say this is D tier.
and that's because it's close to my job. You know, it's empty.
No one's here.
No one's here.
We have a squat rack and
The freaking, what are the vibes of that? Literally, no one even goes there. I bet this gym has 100 members, but no one even goes to it. And here's the 1 rack that I was talking about.
deadlift platform combo. So obviously
That's different.
we
There
can
wasn't a
squat,
deadlift
obviously
platform when I
we
went
can deadlift, and there's bumper plates right here. A ton of them, which means you can do Olympic lifting here. What other gyms did you work on speed and agility, and then also hit some curls? Here at Anytime Fitness, you can do that. You say, Bolt, where are you at?
Brother, is he? So he said the gyms are getting progressively better. You're gonna. What the frick is that Anytime Fitness doing this far in the video?
Anytime Fitness, C tier.
Good. I'm glad it was a quick one because I can tell you, it's not. It's D tier, guys. Listen, Rick De La Stick. I'm telling you, take my advice when it comes to gyms. Okay. Planet Fitness, C. With LA Fitness, C. Anytime Fitness, D. Crunch Fitness, freaking A or S, whatever. I mean, what are you gonna take the family to Lifetime Fitness? Don't support this crooked criminals. Don't support them.
The YMCA. The only time I've ever heard of this was dancing to the song YMCA. Please don't put that in the video. for my personal use.
It wasn't until this gym that we would run into our first encounter with management.
I mean, because he's got a camera crew, man. I mean, obviously, like, it's like a lot of places. Like, if you have a cell phone or whatever, you're gonna film yourself. Like, they don't care. But it's, once you have a professional camera crew and all that, you're starting to make a big scene. And then all the gym members. I mean, I get it, brother. You got a fucking camera crew. Like, it's like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this intrusion of my workout? Like, a lot of times when people have a camera crew, it's like, what are you gonna do? You do some freaking stunts and some freaking pranks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a distraction. So I understand why he's getting kicked out, rightfully so. I wouldn't rate that any lower, like how he gave Planet Shitness an F tier because he got kicked out. But I mean, again, I've brought like my camera. I don't know if I've ever filmed at Anytime Shitness. I'm sure I have. I brought my camera there and you set it up and like you know, nobody's gonna say anything. But when you have a freaking, you know, $10,000 camera and a camera guy and microphones and stuff, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of places, they require, like, I know, like, Muscle Beach in Venice, yeah, and, like, Gold's Gym and stuff, like, you can film. Like, with your phone, you can film. But the second you start busting out, like, the professional, you know, videographers and all that, they're like, you need a permit for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what is this, like a cinematic project? You know what I mean? Like, it's just an intrusion, okay? And listen, I freaking film everything, so I'll be the first to test, though. Like, you got a camera guy, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're going up to people like, what do you think of this gym? It's like, brother, get the frick out of my face.
We have to be super discreet. You can deadlift, yes.
The equipment is all pretty
Wait, the
dang
pass
old,
was
like,
$0? That's a $0? I mean, that freaking, if you can go to any YMCA for free the first day, that's a win. What are those dumbbells?
It's kind of yellow looking. I feel like I went back in time to the 1980s just literally being here.
So you guys have rock climbing here?
Yes.
Is it open every day?
Brother, you should only be so lucky as to go back in time to the 1980s to YMCA. Let me tell you, the 1980s machines were overbuilt, heavy duty. That's like where the best equipment was made. And just gym culture, fitness culture was freaking all in on getting jacked, stacked, succulent, and dense. Like, anytime there's an old vintage vibe at gym, that bumps it up a notch. This is actually kind of cool though. I remember I said like amenities are stupid, like they're gonna take away your focus from the actual gym. This is kind of cool though, because imagine you're freaking doing a pulling day or something. You deadlifted, you hit some rows, you hit some pull-ups. Now icing on the cake, let's climb the freaking rock wall. Like, how awesome of a finisher is that? You won't be able to find that anywhere. And that is good. Some grip work, some more unique pulling work. So I wouldn't even see this so much as an amenity as just one kick-ass machine you can use to end your workout.
Okay, this definitely brought the gym up a tier. I was gonna give an F tier to YMCA, I'll be honest.
You're gonna give him an F tier, dude? This is like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, you're just using too much bias, man. Too much freaking bias. Like, just because there's a policy about having a professional camera crew in there doesn't make it F tier. And I've been to some gyms where it's an old, you know, like you feel like it's like the, what is it called? Like the dodgeball, the gym in dodgeball, like the average Joe's or whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? That gym. Some gyms feel like that, where it's just soulless, no energy. I went to a gym in LA, which it had like everything to be an awesome gym. It was really cool, but there was just zero music, zero energy. Everyone there wasn't trying. I was like, I just can't even work out in this gym. You know what I'm saying? And again, that comes down to me. I did work out, and I worked out for like 3 hours. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I just didn't have the freaking electricity that makes a gym, like, you know.
Gym was very uncomfortable, but I'm gonna give it an E tier because of our boy Alex and the rock climb. Blink Fitness. We're not going to Party City. I don't know why it's next to Party City, and I don't have any high hopes, but let's head inside. Did you just get promoted?
Hoping they're gonna
Bro.
Got a free trial day pass. That's pretty solid. I love that when you're like, hey, how much for a day pass? I'm like, oh, you can just try it out, sign the waiver. You're like, oh, this is great. And then if you're in town for a couple days where they have the free week trial, like, you cannot beat that.
Well, I hope you get promoted too, my guy. What's your name?
John.
John?
Yeah.
Dude, John for freaking president. Let's go. Oh, The biggest problem that I see with these plates rolling is that if you deadlift a second rep, you're gonna be like,
I hate those hexagon plates. But they are, I will say this, they are good if you're 1 rep maxing because they're not gonna move out of the way. You can like get set up and they're freaking stuck in place. But yeah, if you're doing any reps, those hexagon plates are just the worst.
so here at Blink Fitness, it's not a powerlifting.
God damn. This is insane. 50 minutes deep. We got half the video to go. The wife and daughter will be home in 20 minutes. I know you guys always say, but Ricky, can't you time better? Listen, guys, I am a freaking husband and a father. I can't just spend all day watching shitness influencers, you know?
Per se, but you can bench.
I don't like the vibe of this, but I mean, look at they got the 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 racks. You can see there, you got lots of benches. Everything's pretty gravy looking. It just looks pretty like low energy. Just looks really low energy. I can see it from right here. But again, this is a deceiving light. It's either really good light or it's really, you know, it just looks really low energy. I've been to Blink before. And again, it's got everything you need. There's zero excuses. I would say this is on the same level as like an LA shitness, you know, C. But you got the whatever. I mean, this is stupid ass video. Stupid.
You can squat.
It's taking way too long.
Sort of deadlift. There are bumper plates, but just not enough if you're strong like me. There's only 1 set of 45s. I'm stronger than Larry Wheels, I promise. I just don't show it.
1 set of 45s. Yeah. Okay. So the gyms where you have to like really struggle to find the 45-pound plates, like that's pretty bad. And then you might as well not even have free weights if you have to like take every 45 just to do squat, bench, or deadlift.
I'm gonna be very truthful with you guys. I'm getting very sick of going to bad gyms. I'm waiting and being very patient to go to the gym at the end of this video. Like, all I wanna do is go there now, but I can't. I have to get through every commercial gym.
I wish you the best luck with that promotion. You got it? That's it, bro. You got the promotion. Best employee ready for you. Bro, let's go.
What are you ready to get?
Everyone comment below, shout out John.
Philadelphia
Blink Fitness, I'm proud of you.
Dude, there's no way Blink Fitness is the same tier as Crunch. No way. I'll take it a B. We'll make it a B, but move Crunch up, you son of a bitch.
I'm giving you a B tier because of John and the staff. Everyone comment below, shout out John.
Philadelphia Sports Club, also known as New York Sports Club, but in Philadelphia. I think I found the unique amenity without even going in. Largest private swim deck in Philadelphia. Bro, no way. Listen, if you can lift and then go hit a pool and tanning session, like, that's freaking S tier if you ask me. We have a squat rack with a pull-up bar right next to a deadlift platform right next.
Yeah, but it's in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's cool that you can go outside and swim. I do like the fact, guys, because listen, there's something to be said about physical activity in the sun. So after your workout, like if you wanted to, and this isn't the same thing as like going on a water slide or something like playing freaking pickleball. Say for whatever reason you wanted to do some freaking, get some pump work, some cardio, go for a swim or whatever. The fact that you can do it in the ultraviolet radiation is a big freaking kudos. I'll give you that. But it's Philadelphia. It's probably cold as shit the majority of the year.
To a flat bench press. They have everything within 10 feet. We got the free weight, plate loaded room. Ooh, this is cool. It's an old school vibe. Yeah, huge forearms. Good for you. What have you been doing every night? Here we go. Let's go, Dustin. Come on, go. 1, easy. 2. I will not stop until I have the perfect workout.
I think it's like a couple specialty bars there. It's not too bad. I mean, it looks a little small, but yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't give a. This is stupid. This is
At the
dumb.
perfect
It's a
gym.
terrible video. I apologize,
Good
guys. At this point, we're just hanging out right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't be watching this for any. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what's Sticky Ricky? You know, it's a stupid ass video, terrible video. We're just watching it to see the gyms, but this is taking way too long. Shall we get through it, or shall we just put the kibosh on it right now?
I'm coming, baby. And I'll be there soon. 14, get 15. Come on. 15. I'm not touching it. 15.
The final unique amenity, the swimming pool. Apparently you have to pay for this, but we're gonna try to just go in.
You gotta pay to use the pool? Okay. That's ridiculous.
That was so anticlimactic.
Oh, you don't get to do it.
Oh,
Because that way
You don't?
you can sneak in into the pool.
Dude, who would ever try to do that?
Yeah, I know.
I would hate someone that tried to sneak in. All right, so after you hit your amazing workout, because this gym is really, really good, you literally can lay back at a cabana. I think these cost money, but I'm just gonna chill here until someone kicks me out. I think we all know what this is gonna be ranked. S tier.
Get the frick out of here, bro. That shit looked terrible, man. I'm not gonna say terrible, but it looked freaking terrible, man. How? I mean, like, just because there's a pool, it's S tier.
Guys, I was not going to show you this entire gym.
All right, Gold's Gym. Here's the deal with Gold's, guys. Gold's is, and this is the thing with a lot of these gyms. Gold's is a hit or miss. Some Gold's are freaking awesome. I went to a Gold's in, where was it? It was in Texas somewhere. I can't even remember. I've been to Gold's in Texas, and it was awesome. Like, great. Dumbbells up to 200. Like, good 200s, too. Not like old bent metal ones. Tons of unique equipment I've never seen before. Great lighting, huge space. And then I've been to a lot of Golds that kind of feel just like they were like an LA Shitness at one point, and then they just have like the Gold's name on it. So like some Golds are S tier, some Golds are C tier. I'm not going to go any lower than that because for the most part they all have the free weights and whatnot. But like this, you can't freaking rate these gyms based off of one. You know what I'm saying? He's got to fly around the world, get a feel of each one, and then come to the conclusion. This is freaking, you know what I'm saying? This is illegitimate.
But I literally have no choice. It is that awesome. We have literally 40 yards of turf, an entire sea of plate-loaded equipment, Venice Beach vibes.
Okay, I like that, guys. Listen, if you know Rick De La Stick, you know I've rated a lot of gyms in my time. And one of the ratings for me, or not ratings, it's stupid. One of the things for me that always was a sign that this was an awesome gym was if it had classic bodybuilding posters on the wall. Anytime a gym put the effort into doing this, you know it's going to be a great gym. Because if they care about the freaking history and they care about the aesthetic of throwing, freaking, horse cocks of yesterday's past on the wall, they're going to put a lot of freaking effort into, what is it called? Well, whatever, just building the gym in terms of equipping it. I can't remember what it's called, whatever.
Literally 7 bench presses.
Flex Pro Meals, today's sponsorship, an outdoor gym that literally emulates the Venice.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, outdoor gym. Okay, when they have this option, phew, I will say, just looking at this right now, the fact that they have the outdoor area, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't done it before, go outside, get a Stack and Jack Juicy Pump in the sunlight. There's something about the sun, man. I'm telling you, those ultraviolet rays, they make you more vascular, they make you more pumped. They freaking increase your dopamine. You feel good working out outside. I've been to so many times have I gone to a commercial gym and I get a pretty good pump, but I don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that boost of dopamine. But anytime, even when I go outside in my backyard and I do push-ups and pull-ups and stuff, I feel good. You know what I mean? And it's that freaking sun. It's about getting thick and engorged in ultraviolet radiation.
Beach Gold's Gym. Are you kidding me? And in case you didn't know, really Flex Pro Meal has the highest amount of protein per meal compared to all of its competitors. They have an entire...
Shut the hell up. Yes.
My favorite things about Flex Pro Meals is that it's so simple and easy to cook. Instructions are on here.
Dude.
It has great calories, great
Freaking
for some 10 cents. I don't know any other company that's doing that. Listen, the vibe is immaculate here. They've got 80s music.
Oh, this looks great. 80s music. Also high ceilings, huge space, tons of equipment. Man, that outdoor area, I am jealous of that. I don't have anything like that around me right now other than my freaking backyard, which makes me think I gotta really put some equipment back there to start lifting in the sun again. I did that at my old house in the Snakes Pit. And like, granted, I just had a bench back there, the Akanza lat pull down, RIP, the freaking upside down vertical leg press, which is like just like the most hardcore yet cheapest dainty vertical leg press. You put thousands of pounds and it's like do or die. Somehow this thing might tip over. But man, I had some great workouts back there. You just feel great. And I don't have that here. And I've gone to like Venice Beach, Miami Beach. You don't need much. Just like pull-up bar and a barbell. You just have the freaking workout of your life. So I'm so jealous that I don't have a space outside. And I feel like if there was anything that I wanted to leave behind as my legacy, it would be building, you know, thick Rick's house of quick, you know, thick Rick's house of thick as frick horse dicks. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just basically an outside, just outside gyms, like commercial gyms, but they're just outside. You know what I mean? Like Miami Beach, like just all along the beaches, just fully stocked gyms all along the beaches. Like tell me a better freaking vacation than that. You know what I'm saying? For us older gentlemen, like, yeah, you can take the wife and kids to the beach, but instead of just having to freaking, you know, build sandcastles, we can get thick and stout and horsecock loads. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a vacation. Like my God, that's like, I yearn for that so
the Venice
deeply.
Beach photos, Gold Gym, S tier.
I'll give this one S tier. I like frick that outside gym. I'll give you that. I'll give you
Up
that.
next, we've got Movement Gym. It says the Cliffs. The sign is wrong. They just bought it. Let's go. Listen, I'm a professional rock climber. Oh boy. Okay, here we go.
All right, so this is like a rock climbing gym. Oh,
Obviously,
that's
this
cool.
gym has a lot of perks. There's dumbbells, there's cables, there's squat racks, deadlift platforms. You literally can do everything here. There's even this weird finger mechanism thing that I'm gonna try.
Like literally, they train your grip by the finger.
That's crazy. Just get some absolute chimpanzee hand strength at this gym. I've never heard of anything like this. This is pretty cool. Because I know they have a lot of like bouldering gyms, rock climbing gyms, but to mix the freaking free weights and the horse cockology with the rock climbing, like that's pretty cool.
Or tip. What gym has that?
Yeah, I've never.
Not many. God. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? I thought I was like 20 feet in the air.
So overall, you can train the top 5 exercises that you need to hit to build muscle. The vibe here is pretty mellow. Honestly, it's just a very like calm vibe. And as far as unique amenities, I mean, honestly, there's walls with rocks sticking out of them.
Ping pong? That takes it down. I mean, this is, yeah, he said very mellow vibe. I mean, this doesn't even look like it. I couldn't horsecock weights here for sure. I do think it's cool though. This is somewhere you could go to like have fun climbing, get some physical fitness in. It's like, well, let me get a pump real fast. Or let me get, you know what I mean? Get warmed up for the climbing. Because when you're a thick, stout species like I am, like, I guarantee if I start trying to climb without getting warmed up, it's just gonna be instant tendonitis. So the fact that I could go there, bang out some hammer curls, bang out some overhead press, bang out some bent over rows, and then climb, that's pretty cool. But I mean, this does not look like a good vibe.
So, pretty unique to me.
Movement Gym, B tier.
Let's give it a
Up
B.
next, we've got YouFit
This is a C.
Health Club across the street.
Nothing
from the
special about
cemetery, next to a Wendy's. Let's go.
Nothing special about this gym.
I've never seen purple and green walls. This is interesting.
Like, bro, there's literally great
This is just the run of your mill. Like, this is like anything else. This is essentially just LA shitness with different colors.
machines. Have you ever seen green machines before? I'm impressed. Like, there's literally a hack squat. There's no hack squats in Planet Fitness. I feel like there's no layout to this gym at all. There's just kind of like squat racks and then just random machines. Obviously, deadlift's confirmed. I'm sitting on a deadlift platform.
All right, this is taking way too long. We're freaking frick.
It's basically a Planet Fitness with free weights. YouFit,
Yeah.
C tier.
The infamous
Yeah.
24.
No, he was wrong, brother. It's basically just LA shitness with green.
Hour fitness. Is it really 24 hours? Is it? It probably is. It's not?
How is it?
$25 day pass? Holy buckets. 24 in my experience is nothing special. It's in my opinion, it's like a half a notch up from LA shitness, just because the people that go there, it's a little bit better vibe, but that's it. Other than that, it's exactly the same as LA shitness. Freak.
They closed, bro.
When do they close?
Not at some point. I don't know. At some point.
Did they actually?
Yeah.
After thoroughly investigating this gym, looking at all the machines, there's 2 things I'm gonna say. Vibe and color of the walls and equipment is not aesthetic. I don't know what else to say. This gym is like literally.
That's exactly it. I mean, like he has nothing. There's just nothing to say about it. A lot of these gyms, like LA, 24-hour, YouFit, there's nothing to say. It has what you need, but there's nothing great about it. It's a C. It's a B or a C.
Exactly like all the others.
Yeah.
So 24-hour fitness, you gotta work on your vibe. C tier.
UFC Gym. We got a grill of mine. There's literally a vitamin shop next door. We're starting off hot. I'm just hoping Dana White's still in there.
I don't know why more supplement shops don't do that, being right next to the gym. Because if you think about it, how many people are gonna go buy like a freaking energy drink or a pre-workout or go there for a ready-to-drink protein right after? It's just such easy business. And then you have the freaking GNCs and the vitamin shops and like the strip malls next to the gyms, and it's just like, how are you guys even in business anymore? It's crazy.
Lovely Michelle here. Okay, she's gonna give us a tour of the gym and show us all the amenities. Okay, so we have all the ingredients to make unlimited shakes.
We have plant-based shakes.
Who gives a rat's
Regular
patoot?
weight
Seriously, who
shakes.
gives a shit?
Muay Thai. So there's no belt system, but I am pretty good, so don't mess with me.
I won't throw any punches.
Yes, everything you want, we have.
Love you, love it. Sorry, Michelle, sorry.
We talked about this.
I know, you're right.
We have all the machines, and we have all the cardio. And you can people watch as you're working out.
That's allowed here?
Yeah, not creepily, but up there. This is our squat racks.
Look at the vibe. Look at the vibe, man. Practically everyone in the shot's just staring down at their phone. I see no energy here. I can't see what the dumbbells go up to, but you can tell it's not a good vibe. Yeah, this looks like a heartless, soulless gym.
Good squat, deadlift, bench, overhead press, pull-ups,
There we go. So we can do all the essentials.
all the essentials.
You know what I'm saying? It's so funny. It's funny that I said you know what I'm saying before I even said anything. Since when did this become such a go-to for me? You know what I'm saying? Anytime when people say the essentials, it's squat, deadlift, overhead press, bench. Like, we all know this. For decades and decades, these are the essentials, right? And now for some reason, in 2024, like, these essentials have become like C tier. And it's like, no. It's like, yeah, but can I do the katana extensions? And can I do the half kneeling Bayesian curls? You know, apparently, in 10 years from now, those will be the essentials.
Subscriber. How long have you been following me for?
You're probably at what, MSU? Is that where you went?
I was at MSU, I was playing lacrosse.
Yeah.
Did you play lacrosse?
Yeah, I played in high school.
Oh, he's an athlete, huh? Well, kudos to him. I didn't realize that. You know, there's something to be said when, so he's where did he say he went? MSU? Michigan State? Is that what it is? MSU. Anyways, yeah. Listen, if he's a Division I athlete, and then power to him, I believe that he probably is a specimen. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, whatever, moving on.
Okay. If he's subscribed, he might get the award.
There's an award.
Yes, you have to be the #1 subscriber.
Yeah.
He's subscribed. He's subscribed.
Come on now.
Are you a #1 subscriber?
I don't know what number one.
We might have to have like an arm wrestle for this. There's a battle for #1 subscriber. Are you subscribed? He's subscribed. He's subscribed, bro. Inside this box, lock.
Let's just get to it, brother. Rats for two.
We're S tier, baby.
S tier, dude? Get the frick. God, dude, what the? It's gotta be some sort of like, you know how it says includes paid promotion? You gotta wonder if some of these gyms are like, hey man, we'll give you a freaking, $100 if you put us at S tier or something. There's no way.
The next gym we're going to means the absolute world to me. It's the first gym I've ever joined in my life. And if you recognize this background, it's the first place I filmed a video for this channel.
What's up, guys? Jesse James West here. This is my fitness YouTube channel.
Snap Fitness. This is literally
Shit, absolute shit, Jim.
the first gym I have ever
frick.
joined in
Told
my
your wife
entire
and daughter
life.
to
We're
go.
gonna rank it fair though, don't you worry.
All right.
This bench right here. Literally, this is
Monkey!
I hit my first 315 on.
I haven't been to this gym in like 8 years, but I think we all can.
Snap Fitness. Mama went to Snap Fitness. How was it, Mama? Oh, is that Ricky's Rotund Raspberry? Okay, how was Snap Fitness?
Snap Fitness?
Yeah, remember Snap Fitness in Milwaukee?
No.
Yes, you do. This logo.
I don't remember.
Mama. You don't remember Snap Fitness?
No. Here.
Remember you joined and he like went like 3 times because it like was such a bad vibe?
I don't remember.
Are you kidding me, Mom? You just are absolutely killing this video. Frick. Pencil's fine, babe. Don't worry about it. Mom, you don't remember Snap Fitness? It's tiny. Remember it was right next to Pizza Shuttle? Mama?
No, I don't. I'm trying.
That's Ricky's Rotund Raspberry. Back in stock, thank God. Anyways. Snap! Alright, I'm gonna finish up here, guys,
Make
alright?
it fair though, don't you worry. This bench right
Here, this way, watch it.
bench right here. Literally this is
Watch it, Mama.
back bench. I hit my first 350.
Don't care. Alright, one second.
I haven't been to this gym in like 8 years, but I think we all can relate. That first gym, the first time
Remember
I
it's
fell in
small,
love with
Mama?
lifting,
There's
will
just like
always be a
machines.
special place. This gym is so special to me. I would come here after lacrosse.
God dang it! God dang it! Mom, you know how many ads have played so far?
Well, why don't you get that special YouTube?
Mama, because I refuse to pay for that. How many platforms are we already paying for? Why would I pay for another one when I can just skip the ads?
I'd come here after breakups. I only had one girlfriend, so it was one breakup. I feel like I had a really hard time dealing with my emotions, and this exact place.
And the teenage angst, just so frustrated about his breakup that he had to hit reverse grip tricep pushdowns.
And doing these activities of lifting weights
Yeah.
literally saved my life and made me okay. And I just want to say, I'm so grateful to be in this position, to be able to come back here and review all the gyms and come back to this gym and experience this again.
C.
Yeah, I have to give an honest rating.
A D! Alright, good, that's good. I like that. Oh wow, look at the lighting here, Mama.
Bro, there's a giant Statue of Liberty right here. Are you kidding me, bro?
Look at these
Oh,
lights.
dude. There's a place.
This is how there's a gym in LA. What was it called, Mom? That I kept telling you about? That keeps constantly texting me? What are they called again? Frick! I can't remember anything. What?
I don't know.
Netherlands that looks just like this.
Holy crap, okay, it's a vibe, that's for sure. There's definitely a vibe here.
Huh?
And I haven't even made it to the actual weightlifting area. I'm not gonna lie, there is zero lighting over here. It's a little too dark. There's a giant disco glow DJ booth. It's so dark in here, I think it's a little too dark, I'm not lying. I don't have good eyesight. Like, I have horrible eyesight, and it's very hard for me to see anything. I probably stub my toe. It's hard to say that there is every machine that you need because I literally can't see it.
Yeah, it's crazy dark. Wow, holy buckets.
What's your initial reaction to this gym? Retro Fitness? I'm sorry.
Retro Fitness in F. I've been to Retro Fitness
in this gym, but
I've been to a Retro Fitness in Philadelphia, and it was actually pretty dang good. It was big. It had everything. It had great lighting. Again, you can't just freaking rate a gym off of one that you go to. What was that dark gym though? I don't care. It doesn't matter. Retro.
I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna look like McDonald's, at least offer some French fries.
It was not McDonald's. It's got more of that Hulk Hogan vibe. You know what I'm saying? That red and yellow, that retro 1980s. You know what I'm saying, babe? You don't know?
I think aesthetically speaking, this is one of the worst aesthetics of a gym I've ever seen in my life.
Huh?
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm filming. You want to say something for the camera?
No.
Why would this ever be in between? I understand you gotta be utilizing all the space, but this just feels claustrophobic.
Retro Fitness? I'm sorry.
F
But
tier.
F tier.
That doesn't make any sense. There's no way that Retro Fitness is worse than YouFit, Anytime, LA, Snap. Ellie, what is
Residents outlooking New York City. I honestly am just surprised that we made it this far. I'm ready to go.
I would never go to this gym because everyone says it's like the creme de la crop, you know, $10,000 gym a year. And if a gym is going to charge you $10,000, it ain't about the gym, it ain't about the fitness, it ain't about the jack and stack muscle mass. It's clearly about, you know, stealing cash from people for corporate greed.
And enjoy the final gym.
Bro, what the heck?
This was $250. My question is,
$250 day pass?
compared to all
Holy
of the other
what?
commercial gyms that makes this the gym.
Holy crap. Bro, the view. I've gone to like 25 gyms. I'm exhausted. It's taken way longer to film this video than I thought. Please subscribe. Bro, it is packed.
This looks
Every
terrible.
squat rack's taken, so I can't squat, I can't bench, and I can't deadlift. For $250, there should be 8 squat racks. There's a ton
They have the techno gym equipment. It's the cheapest plastic gym equipment.
Dumbbells missing here. That's kind of insane. I needed the 55s and I can't use them.
Oh, okay. There are 55s. I was lying.
This is such an expensive gym.
I can't even
The
believe
fact that there's not a single squat.
this is clear. This gym looks horrible. This is clearly just like a status gym. Like, oh, I go to this gym. You know what I mean? This is where people with money go, just to be with other people with money and not to be around poor people, so to speak. This is a terrible thing. This is not promoting fitness.
Rack for me to use is insane. $250? You kidding me? I feel like a peasant here. Everyone just seems so fancy and so New York. And then there's me.
It's a weird vibe. Like the music's good, the lighting's good, the equipment's good, but the people are kind of
Yeah,
not so
and people are going to pay $250 for a day pass. You know, this is not. I would give this an F purely because of that. And I say you got to rate them fairly, but that's if there's a freaking vibe and a personality and a spirit. This is an F. Okay, $250 a day pass does not deserve anyone's. Nobody should be going to this gym.
It seems like they just look like they don't want to be my friend.
Guys, I have to make the complaint. I have to be fair with every gym. They have them. They have the worst plates of all time, and they have about 200 of them. Guys, they have the ones that you can't deadlift with. Hey, weights are weights, they will work. But these, for some reason, they bother me. That's all I wanted to do was have a good workout and have a nice view. But this dirty window is in the way.
I can't believe I spent $250. That blows my mind. That's a year's worth of gym membership. Welcome to the most crowded area in the gym, where there's like 45 people.
Thankfully, there is a place to avoid the crowd. On the outdoor terrace overlooking New York City.
Wow, that's a view.
The view is immaculate. The pool is awesome.
This is terrible. Just rated already. This is terrible. Terrible gym. Oh.
You need to be reminded of where it all began and why you do what you do. When chasing opportunities in life, sometimes
My goodness, it's kind of a despicable home gym for such a. This guy's got like 4 million subscribers on him. Look at this home gym. He's got the tiny power blocks, just a couple plates. Gold's Gym brand Smith machine or something. Monkey!
Clearly he doesn't enjoy clutter.
just trying to find a perfect opportunity.
Doesn't enjoy what?
Clutter.
Monkey! You want to say something about all your toys here for the camera? You know that your toys have created the aesthetic for my videos? Good job. All right, I'll wrap this up anyways. So Mom, I told the people, I said that I think my legacy might be to create. Yes, Monkey.
You should do this squat with me.
Do the squat with you? All right. No. Not right now, Schmunky, because then I got to move it and.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Would be to create the like a chain of beach gyms, Mama, outdoor gyms, all along like the coast of Florida. You know what I'm saying? So like from every beach there would be like just like some squat rack or like some power racks like on the beach, right? And then just some pull-up bars. Doesn't have to be much. And I was saying just because the ultimate, for the fitness freaks like me. I want to just horse hefty weights no matter where they are. Then imagine all these just like jacked and stacked stallions on the family vacations with the wife and the kids. And then we can all, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
It does limit us on where we go because we always have to have like a gym nearby or something.
Yeah, or even when we go to just a beach, just even 2 miles away, or 2 miles, 2 hours away. It's like I have to bring some sort of sandbags or kettlebells. It's a huge inconvenience. Anyways, this is the worst video I've ever made. I feel like there's no heart, no soul, no passion. It's an hour and 20 minutes long. So I'm going to wrap it up. All right. I feel like I dropped the ball on this one. Sorry, guys.